Hanging in the air, the astonishing baby cage story. Imagine this. You're living in a bustling city high up in a penthouse, but there's no garden, no terrace, nowhere for your little one to play. So, what do? Well, if you were an innovative urban parent in the 1930s, you'd just hang a cage outside your window and let your baby enjoy the fresh air, high above the city streets. Yes, you heard that right, a baby cage. It all began in London in the early 20th century. The idea was simple yet startling. A wire contraption resembling a small cage was constructed and then hung outside the window of high-rise apartments. These cages were not a bizarre experiment or a one-off invention. They were actually quite popular among apartment dwellers who lacked space. But why, you might ask? Well, during this time, doctors recommended that infants get plenty of sunlight and fresh air to help combat diseases like tuberculosis. This advice led to the creation of the baby cage. It was seen as a practical solution that allowed babies living in city apartments to receive the health benefits of being outdoors while staying safely within their homes. The most famous version of the baby cage was patented in 1922 by Emma Reed, an inventor from Spokane, Washington. Her design was specifically for an article of manufacture for babies and young children to be suspended upon the external side of a building to allow children to sleep or rest out of doors. Can you imagine strapping your child into a contraption like this today? Well, there was a gradual reduction in the use of baby cages when World War II started. While they saw a resurgence in popularity after the war, their use ceased entirely in the 1950s. Interestingly, there were no recorded injuries associated with baby cages. Nevertheless, as childcare and safety regulations advanced, concerns grew, leading more parents to abandon this practice. In addition to safety concerns, the absence of scientific support contributed significantly to the decline in the use of baby cages. And urban living adapted with more child-friendly solutions. So, next time you're in your apartment, feeling a bit cooped up, just be thankful you're not hanging out in a cage outside your window. Thanks for joining us on this peculiar peek back into parenting history. Until next time.